someone is in mortal danger as sure as my name is Boris Karloff. Stay where you are. I'll join you as you wait and watch.
I'm not how-to basic. I hope that you're aware of that. People ask me all the time, they say, you know, Nicholas, your format of video is very similar to how-to basics form of video, and I have to say, no, I'm not how-to basic, so please stop asking about it. And that's why I've made this helpful video to assure you, once and for all, that I'm not how-to basic, so please stop asking if I'm how-to basic. I can assure you, I am not the man named how-to basic. I'm not the Eggman. I am the Walrus, Cuckoo Karoo. I hope you're aware of this, because many people seem to confuse me with the Eggman, the computer smashing man. And I'll have you know right now, for a fact, that I am not the Eggman. I am not how-to basic. The drama all began when I started this thing up and people said, wow, his methods of strange art certainly bear resemblance to those practiced by how-to basic. And all I can say is, I might manipulate things with my hands a little, I might make certain gestures or movements that resemble those of the insane Eggman, but I'm not how-to basic, so please stop asking about it. And I'm not how-to basic, so many people have come forth and tried to claim that they're how-to basic. Well, I'd like to comfort you right now and assure you that I am not how-to basic. You know, you can be sure of that. You can be absolutely 100% positive that I'm not how-to basic. I'm not making this video for attention or anything. I don't want you to think that I'm how-to basic. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not how-to basic. You know, I'd never use a scummy face reveal tactic like that. I'm willing to show my face, and I don't have a montage of 30,000 famous people all breaking down in unison, set to classical music, talking about how they're not how-to basic, or how they are how-to basic. I will tell you right now that I'm not how-to basic. This is a common question. You know, how-to basic is supposed to live in Australia. So the question is, if I live in Denver, how can I be how-to basic who lives all the way in Australia? The answer can't be that I use an IP masker to pretend as if I'm Australia when I'm really in Denver, or that I've just said I'm in Denver this whole time when really I'm in Australia, or that I buy expensive Australian props for my videos. The other thing I've emphasized over the course of this little series is that I don't have money, and I certainly don't have enough money to buy a bunch of computers and then throw eggs at them. Now, I admire how-to basic's art style and his willingness to skirt the edges of YouTube's terms of service. Why, they removed my Vice trailer simply for Dick Cheney using offensive terms towards those of the Karen, but, you know, I can't afford all these computers and start throwing eggs at them. I mean, do I look like some kind of millionaire? I don't think so. Then again, if you saw how-to basic on the street, would he look like some kind of millionaire? You know, everyone always says to me, are you how-to basic? I'm not just making this story about people asking me that up in order to gain more views and subscribers. I mean, they really do make this mistake, that I could possibly be how-to basic. And all I have to say to them is, you know, I'm not. I don't have eggs. You know, that's another thing I don't really understand. Our styles of humor are very different. He smashes eggs and puts chickens on strings. It's not that funny. I draw fun comics, which, you know, aren't as immature as that. So how dare you accuse me of being this one lunatic somewhere in Australia? I'm not him. How Too Basic is a sad, sorry little man. His face reveal was a shambles. And trust me, if I ever make a trolling video, I won't make it that complex or cryptic. I mean, at least it'll have some meaning behind it. And that's what really drives me nuts at the heart of the matter, is the fact that this guy could be anybody. So that's why I've made this video, to inform you that although he could be anybody, you can rule me out. You know, because I'm sick of the accusations that I could be the Eggman. Let's take this example, okay? I have under 100 subs. How Too Basic has 13 million. No, it couldn't just be that, you know, he'd start up a channel and no one knows that it's him, so it doesn't get as many subs as How Too Basic, and then all of a sudden, the person behind it, Nicholas Cicada, reveals that they're How Too Basic, because right now I'm doing exactly the opposite. I'm revealing to you, dear people, that I'm not How Too Basic, which I don't think is anything that someone has tried before. You know, many people will say, I am How Too Basic, and then of course they get called out for it. And, you know, they're referred to as a liar and something. Well, here's something which I hope doesn't spark a surge of paranoia in your brain and you think, could he be lying to me? I'd like you to know that I'm not How Too Basic. This is kind of a reverse double whammy, if you will. I'm revealing that I'm not, you know, the obvious. I'm not How Too Basic, so. And of course, you can't call me a liar here unless you genuinely believe that I am How Too Basic, which I'm not. You know, another thing is, this guy is obviously a maniac. I'm not insane. Why, by golly, anyone who calls me insane must not think that I'd be insane enough to wreck a computer. No siree. If I got one of those gaming PCs, I wouldn't slather it full of eggs and breadcrumbs and toss a chicken onto it. What do you take me for? Kind of wasteful nut? I'm not wasteful. You may be crazy, but I'm not wasteful. This then is a video to calm those fears, if you will. The fear that I could be How Too Basic, because every single day I get bombarded with comments from people who don't exist, saying, you must be How Too Basic, sir. And I just say, well, I'm not How Too Basic. So this video is to say that, yes, I'm not How Too Basic. Michael from Vsauce is a fraud. And to think that anyone could... to think that even How Too Basic could have such a cheap face reveal. You can do a better job at trolling than that, I think I've done. But, you know, I'd just like you to know, just be assured, just rest easy, that I'm not How Too Basic. Think about this, right? The first video uploaded to How Too Basic was sometime a long time ago. It can't be that this is just a side channel of How Too Basic. I mean, my content is nothing like How Too Basic. Or is it? The thing you really need to understand is that I'm not How Too Basic. You can look all over the world for thousands of other people. Scour everyone, you know. But I'm not How Too Basic. How Too Basic lives in Australia. I don't live in Australia. I live in Denver. You know, and I sell comics, which is something that How Too Basic absolutely couldn't do. You know, among all the internet drama and people claiming to be How Too Basic, since the claim is wide open, I just thought I'd step in to say right here, loud and proud to the world, I am not How Too Basic. I'm not trying to cause doubt or confusion or make anyone think that I am How Too Basic to get more subscribers and views. I'd like you to know that I'm not. I'm not. That's another thing that bothers me, you know. Can How To Basic really talk this coherently? All you ever see him do is scream and yell. Can he even talk? Of course not. Because he's a crazy person. And that all just can't be an act. I mean, look at me. I'm a pseudo-intellectual. Do you think How To Basic could talk this eloquently with such a, such literacy? Do you think he could talk like this? Of course not. Ever since How To Basic's face reveal, a general feeling of paranoia and uneasiness has swept across the internet. Well, I'm here to tell you today that I'm not How To Basic. And I kind of think I'm How To Basic, but I'm not. I'm not. I know I'm not. I've never smashed an egg or a computer in my life. So hopefully you know that now. You know, and this is the other problem with the claims that I'm How To Basic. You think I even care about how-to videos? This camera is very expensive. If I broke it, I don't have a tripod even. You think I'm How To Basic? How To Basic has a tripod, for gosh sakes. You know, I don't have a tripod. I have K'NEX and duct tape. The other thing about me being How To Basic is, do I even care about How To Basic? I mean, not How To Basic videos. Do I even care about how-to videos? Do I look like the kind of guy who would care about how-to videos? Do I look like I wouldn't even bother to review the thing since they're such an epic waste of time? You think I would buy a million eggs and a million computers just to lampoon a genre which is so stupid and useless that it means nothing to me? Of course not. I wouldn't invest all that time and effort like I've invested tons of time and effort into selling my comics. I wouldn't invest all that time and effort into buying all those eggs and chickens. Know you this, I'm not How To Basic. I mean, look at all the people in How To Basic's videos. They're all fat. Do I look fat? Of course not. I'm an average size. Is How To Basic an average size? Of course not. He eats nothing but Vegemite on a daily basis, the kangaroo hopper that he is. Now, in many of How To Basic's videos, you'll see kind of a grassy open field. I live in Denver. You think there are any grassy open fields near here? Of course not. I'll have you know I'm not How To Basic. In How To Basic's face reveal video, there are thousands of angry, screaming people, all claiming to be the one, the only, the Eggman. Well, I'll have you know, I'm not the Eggman, so please stop asking if I am, because I'm not. I don't know why 1,000 angry people are so concerned with being a crazy Eggman who smashes things up. I personally don't mind just selling comics, and I'm very glad that I've been able to keep my identity secret for so long. I do two people over. That is, I mean, I'm not How To Basic. You know, just to think, so many people say that they're How To Basic. I'll have you know, I'm not How To Basic, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm genuinely not. You can believe me on that, I'm not. I couldn't care less if I was How To Basic. He's a stupid man. He's a stupid man with a pathetic little life. And I'd say it's high time people stop worshiping him and start worshiping me instead. It's not as if we're the same person or anything. 13 million subscribers, smashing up eggs. What bad taste you people have. I mean, he's kind of funny. Not that funny. You know what to expect from every new video. Why do you always watch his videos? Why not watch mine? College Buddies the music video took more effort than his egg smashing. I mean, consider this. I don't have a large house or room to throw eggs or smash computers up in. I can't even clean things up. I don't even know how to clean all those eggs up. Do you think I would bother to meticulously film the smashing of each one and then post them together into some kind of composite monstrosity? You really think I'd put all the effort into that? I'll have you know I'm not the Eggman. Many people ask me, are you the Eggman? And I have to say, no, I'm not. I'm just a freelance cartoonist. I sell comics. You can buy the comics, but I'm not the Eggman. Many of my devout fans will notice that I've been talking about this subject for a little while, and that's because this subject tends to get under my skin, as no other subject can. Boy, is it annoying to be confused with someone else just because their styles of absurdist comedy are a little bit similar. I depict myself doing something with my hands and not showing my face, like in my Titanic movie, or in my college buddies' music video review, and signaling all of you mistakers but the crazy egg smashing man. And what do you think I am? Insane? You know, this video is really just to let you know. Really just to let you know. I mean this. I'm not trying to get attention or anything. I'm just stating the outright truth. Is there anything with saying the truth? No. I'm not the Eggman, so please stop asking about it. I'm sick of being accused of being. And even if you can't find a single comment where someone says that I'm how to basic, they do. Take my word on that. It happens all the time. Everyone says, are you how to basic? And while I'm sure that if I came out as how to basic, I'd be famous, I can't lie to you people. I'm not him. I'm just not, right? And I'm not that, I can't put that much effort into things. I mean, come on. My comics are worth a good read, even if I'm not the egg smashing man. You can still find some value in it. Does everyone have to be the egg smashing man? I mean, come on. Not everyone can be the egg smashing man. Only one person can be the egg smashing man, and I know for a certainty it's not Michael from the Science Channel, because he's a bore. Everyone here on YouTube thinks you can only be a big shot if you have the same amount of subscribers. Well, I'll have you know, I'm not how to basic, so that's why I don't have that many subscribers. I don't do funny stunts. I don't smash eggs. I don't do any of that stuff. If you want to see egg smashing and chicken walking, then you'll have to go over to his side of the woods and subscribe to him for all I care. Feed his ego. This video is just to let you know that I'm not how to basic, alright? Is that so much to ask? Got to fix this again. See my hands as I fix this tripod. They're not doing anything like how to basic would. No, I just give it optimistically a thumbs up. You know. I say I live in Denver, why can't you take me at face value for that? I don't live in Australia, it's not to tell a big red herring. What do you think I'm talking about? Do I sound Australian? Of course not. That's because I'm from America. And here in America, we don't smash eggs for fun. How to basic is not as good a troll as a mainstream. It's a mainstreamer. I mean, come on. Who do you support? The guy with 13 million or the 59? Look, I'm not how to basic, so you can get off my case about that, alright? The whole how to basic thing has been dead and done at this point. And I know maybe I'm not adding anything new to the argument, but I have to say it, and I have to inform you that I'm not how to basic. I'm not the Eggman. Look, I'm not how to basic. Why do you keep thinking that I am? It's getting very annoying. I'm a cartoonist these days. Can't someone these days have an absurd profession without being accused of being some intranet giant with immense popularity and stardom because he smashes a few dozen eggs? Look, I don't have eggs, alright? I don't have eggs. All you morons out there, you say I'm not too basic. Let me ask you this. I don't know what to ask you. I don't know what would prove my case. It seems I'm making more of a case here that I am how to basic. The title of this video is, I am not how to basic. Hopefully, you can infer from that title that I mean it, and I'm not how to basic. If this video has made you think even more that I'm how to basic, please don't think that. I don't want you to think that. It would just make me richer, but it's a lie. Look, I can't claim credit for something I haven't done. I haven't bought 1 million eggs and smashed them. If I had an egg, I would eat it, because I'm very hungry. Being an artist is a hungry profession. You don't have room to waste all that food. Buy my comics, then I can buy a sandwich. Look, it's not difficult to understand, alright? I'm not how to basic. I'm not the egg-smashing fellow. I'm not the lunatic fellow. So get off my case already. Knock it off. I have enough Weisenheimers around here with having to deal with every new complaint, every new creature pops out of the word out of the walls saying, "Are you the Eggman? Are you the fellow who makes those funny haha prank videos?" And I have to say, every single time, no, I'm not. I just draw comics, and I happen to have some videos up on YouTube. Look, I don't hate them. I have nothing against them, but this has gone on far enough where everyone is accused of being me. I'm sick of being accused of being him. I want to be accused of being me. Not some guy off in Australia with a long beard who smashes up eggs. My life isn't as cool as that. Look, do you really think I'd have the cunning ability to pull this kind of ruse on you after How to Basic pulled a ruse on all of you 6 months ago? Do you really think I have the grit for that? I'm going to tell you fair and square. I'm no mastermind. It's not as if I just pulled a ruse on you a week ago. Sorry, this tripod is garbage. Wow. Next, and duct tape. Look at that. Look, there's another way that I have nothing in common with How to Basic. How to Basic wouldn't make a tripod like this, because he's a professional. Does everything professionally, right? At the end of this video, you might think I reveal I'm How to Basic. There'll be an egg smashing or something. Chicken walking across the floor, a thumbs up. Well, I'm here to tell you there's not going to be a thumbs up in this video. No, sorry, there's not going to be any reveal here. I'm not going to admit to having been How to Basic. I'm here to tell you today the exact opposite. I'm not How to Basic. I'm not going to have any montage of eggs being smashed. This video is just going to end. So, I just thought you should know this. I just thought you should know the truth. I have no interest in decepting anyone. If you think I'm a liar, go over to How to Basic's channel if you enjoy being lied to your face. I'm no liar. I'm not How to Basic. I'm sick of the accusations that I could be him. My content is nothing like his, and if you notice any similarities, please don't mention them. And in the comments below, I highly urge you, don't ask me if I'm How to Basic. I'm sick of hearing about it. Go away, do something else. I'm not the crazy Eggman. Go watch his stuff if you find it so appealing, but if you find my stuff appealing, and don't like watching food be destroyed and, valuable appliances that I don't even have, then just consider buying some comics. I know I'm not going to make a hefty wad here on YouTube. I have to wait until 1,000 subs for that, but at the very least, just buy some comics. They're fine comics. I'm not How to Basic, okay? I'm not How to Basic. I'm not How to Basic, I'm not. No, really, I'm not. I'm really not How to Basic. If you thought that I was How to Basic, I'd like you to know that I'm not How to Basic. look, I'm not. So the video's over now, the video's done. So if you think I'm how to basic, just keep in mind that I'm not. So don't ask me about it in the comments below. Stop talking about it. I hope I've made it clear that I'm not how to basic over the course of this video. I hope now you understand that I'm not how to basic. So I hope that became clear. All right.